Hello, it's the Yak. We're back. Roback.com, promo code Yak, 20% off first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com, promo code Yak. Eddie's here. KB and Nick are filming something in New York, I think today and tomorrow. And, there he is, Titus.
Titus is late.
Titus is late.
What's up, Mark?
Titus is getting killed by the Yukon fans.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Phew. Talking about being a heel. You're the heel, brother.
What are you talking about?
We're saying you're getting killed by the Yukon fans. They're calling you a dork.
Being whiny bitches.
Yeah, they're calling you a dork online. I don't know if you saw that.
Did you go in on Hurley on PMT?
No, because he's an asshole and I like it.
Oh.
I like
it. He is an asshole.
Yeah, I like it.
Why do you like it?
Because I think college basketball needs assholes.
And
But when the last guys were there, did you like those?
Yeah, I mean, I like that Boeheim was an asshole. People tried to be like, you would go after Coach K for this. Coach K would never do this. Coach K would get in front of the press conference losing and being like, it's not about wins and losses. It's about making, men out of these guys. And Coach K was a psycho about winning. He just wouldn't admit it.
Yeah.
I like that Hurley's a psycho and he's a dick.
yeah.
I like it.
Give me an example. What makes him a dick? What makes him?
He turned this year into just the whiniest thing. He complains about officials. Yesterday he walked off the court and he talked to the other team. It's like, I hope
Every
they
time
don't
they
fuck
lose,
you like they fucked up.
That's
pissing and
where
moaning.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I don't think he turned this year into it. I think he's always been that guy. He just won back-to-back, and people don't like winners.
He's very bombastic.
He's always been that way. He was
could
that way
not-
in Rhode Island.
It feels like it was more
So he's
pronounced this year.
Yeah, he's been a douchebag forever.
Yeah, but I like that. The world
Yeah.
needs sportsmanship is Little League. You
I'm fine
don't
with
need
that.
sportsmanship in anything else.
I'm fine with that take, but sometimes an asshole is just an asshole.
I have not said that he's not an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, though. I think the world needs assholes, especially in college basketball when kids transfer every year. You need a couple coaches who are like, that guy's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But there's times to be assholes. Like, I agree with your point. They hit some shots at the end.
Hit some shots at the end. There are times where you could just go, we just didn't have it today.
I just
Move on.
like
You don't have to every single time you lose.
Did you see Mick Cronin? He's an asshole. Did you see his press conference? They were asking him about whether he was thinking about the future. He's like, I'm just thinking about how shitty the airplane's going to be that I'm getting on. Like, I don't want you asking me these questions. I like the honesty.
Again, like not lashing out at others. He was like internalizing his own thing and not.
No, he actually lashed out at a guy.
Not saying,
He's like, if this guy doesn't get me a meal, I'm going to be like, he never gets me meals on game day. He actually, I think,
not saying
Greg.
every time you lose, it's someone else's fault.
I had a hammock take today that's getting a lot of people upset.
What was that?
What was that take?
I think Eddie will probably have my back. Max have my back. I think hammocks are overrated.
All right. They're not
so hard to get in and out
They're
of.
not built for me, you, and Eddie.
Correct.
Right. That's a problem.
I admitted it as I was saying it that the take was very much because I personally am not good in hammocks.
I do think the idea of a hammock is always better than the reality of a hammock.
That would be overrated.
I agree with that.
That would make it overrated.
Hammock has never been kind to me.
Right.
It's impossible to get into.
And then we got into the whole like outdoor furniture. Like I would rather really nice outdoor furniture.
They're for tiny little men, hammocks. Danny,
Correct.
how do you like them?
They're for dainty men.
Yeah, dainty little bitch men.
Even as a dainty man, I can never fully trust a hammock. You do one slight wrong turn and you're face planting onto the ground.
Friendly reminder as the anxiety-ridden parent here, they kill and paralyze many people every year.
What?
Really?
How many?
A lot.
I need those stats.
I saw a TikTok about it.
Oh, wow.
You see a TikTok about everything, Kate.
Yes, I do. But anyway, people attach them to things that aren't sturdy, and then the big fella will hop in, and bam, everything collapses.
The trees are coming down.
I think people's perception about hammocks are based on where the hammock is.
Yeah.
If it's between two palm trees with the beach in the background, people visualize that as the hammock.
Yeah.
Whereas the hammock that we would
I'm telling you.
I love this.
Sent back
the hammock that we would have access to is between two poles in the backyard that will never support us ever.
Yeah, like if there was a sick backyard and it had a hammock, I would view that as a con to the backyard, and not as like an advantage, like a pro. I think
they look pleasant. I don't mind them. They're just not built for me, and I recognize that.
Yeah.
They're like salads.
Ooh.
They probably work for somebody. I'm not their target.
I like
audience.
this.
Is this a name of every person that's died on a hammock?
Yeah, they're fucking people up.
We need
Wash
to.
your hands, people.
I kind of want to have like a.
What was happening June 20?
We should get a memorial, like the Vietnam Memorial, with a bunch of names on a wall. Like these are all the people that hammocks took.
Put all the graves between two trees.
Look at Lawrence Norris. 1865.
Lawrence Norris?
Hold on.
That's Prentice Dentist.
A seaman from Drogheda, he tragically died of falling from a hammock while reaching for a box of matches, causing him to hit his head on a flagstone floor.
Yep.
What is that, a foot
Is that
and
a
a half
Mad
drop?
Libs?
People get tangled up in them around the neck. People get falling out of them. The stuff that supports a country. Trust me, you don't want hammocks. Watch out for button batteries while you're at it. Or abuse. Don't swallow them.
Wait, what was the button batteries?
Button batteries. You ever seen a button battery placed on like a thing of ham?
Those little round things?
Yeah. They burn right through it in like 30 minutes.
But why would you put a battery on your food?
Yeah.
A little kid will find one and just be like, bloop, because they eat everything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
Isn't like kids in blinds, too?
Oh, yeah, blind
Oh, yeah,
boards.
blinds.
You got to get
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes, anyways, hammocks. Gets you.
Yeah, they're the
Get
silent.
started.
Hammocks are the silent killer.
I love hammocks.
Yeah. Well, you
silent.
can
I
fit
love
your
hammocks.
you're
It's
of
a great-
weight.
It's the best nap in the world in a hammock.
I don't think I've ever taken a hammock nap.
Oh, my God.
I'm
Is it really?
jealous that you have taken a hammock
Right.
nap.
You're
like the
of
only-
weight to be able to do a hammock.
It's the most relaxing thing on. Yeah, I like the like camping ones. I got one of those one time. I was in a camping phase in my 20s.
Oh, they
They're
look
like a little
almost like
different. Not
stacks?
the ones like not the ones that are like
Yeah.
flat, but they're like
They're made of like
stacked up.
canvas, yeah?
Yeah,
Like-
those are the scariest ones.
So you
Those
can't
look like-
fall out of those.
Yeah.
they curve around your body.
I feel like I would just go like that.
Those are like the
On
things
the
that
momentum.
a stork carries a baby in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Wum Sheep's gonna happen tomorrow.
I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. Been researching different diets. How to best prepare for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what diets? You're eating? You know what you're eating?
Not diets, but like I'm like fasting today. Like, what's the best way to go about this so my stomach doesn't shrink?
What did you look
But
up?
also
What's
so
the
we have
best
room.
way to eat a full sheep?
I did initially start with that. There wasn't too much resources there. I'm not gonna lie. When I agreed to this, I assumed we'd just be buying a shit ton of lamb. I didn't know we would be spit roasting an entire lamb carcass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's a new experience for me. Donnie's done this before. Like, he showed me videos. He's ready to go. He's locked in.
Yeah. You're also not gonna eat the whole thing. You're just gonna have to eat a lot of it.
Most of it.
I'm eating the whole thing.
It's 100 pounds.
Oh, wait, no, listen to it.
Hold on.
Listen to his voice now.
Fine.
You're eating the whole thing?
You said it.
I'm coming in with the mentality to eat the whole thing.
And
If
that's
my
what you
stomach
kinda-
I love
hurts-
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what about like we want to eat
If
some
he
of
dies,
it
he
too?
dies.
We want to eat some of it.
With that attitude, you got to eat at
Are
least
you- are
50
you
pounds
guys-
of it now.
Are you guys clipping Wum then too?
No.
Oh,
no,
it's
never.
sassy.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's tired of this.
Oh, this
All right,
isn't a
so-
punishment at
I
all.
thought it was Wum sheep. I didn't know it was just sheep. I thought it was Wum sheep.
Okay, so but 9 a.m. tomorrow, Mincy's gonna come and help Donnie. You got to be here to clip Mincy helping Donnie,
Gotcha.
and then we're gonna eat
We'll be
sheep,
here.
and then we're gonna eat sheep all day.
It sounds like plan. I've never had like lamb before at all.
Gyro?
You'll be fine.
I have a very unrefined palate.
You never had a gyro?
You've never had a
Have you had a gyro or a euro or a
You seem like a huge
No
Gyro?
euro, no gyro.
Really?
a
However
gyro?
you want to pronounce it, I haven't had it.
You've never been to a Greek restaurant?
No.
Definitely.
Okay, it checks out. You do have an unrefined palate.
Why would I go there?
Greek restaurants aren't even like crazy
Uncommon.
adventurous.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like the most adventure I get is like Chinese and Mexican. That's about it.
Greek is like you go to a place where they'll light the cheese on fire, but you're pretty much eating like a burger and fries.
Yeah, they have like hot dogs. They also sell chicken kebabs.
Yeah. Bob's and gyro.
That's wild.
Oh,
Cat got your tongue?
you all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. You got any ball?
Yeah, maybe if we have a good experience tomorrow, I'll start venturing out into the Greek delicacies.
Wait, Rick, you got your seatbelt on right now? Rick's seatbelt is broken on his side, so he takes the seatbelt and buckles it all the way to the passenger
Why
side.
do you know
see
so
it.
much about Rick?
We spent a long
see it.
weekend
Me
together.
and Danny had a long weekend together.
Wait, let's see it. Let's see it. Wait, where's this seatbelt coming from?
Oh, from left shoulder all
but
the
he
way
has
to
to
passenger
buckle it onto the passenger.
And he's already so big.
So what do you do if someone's sitting shotgun?
It's just
We don't have passengers in this vehicle.
He's a giant. He's so giant.
You want to ride in this thing, you got to sign a waiver. We got too many liabilities here.
Oh man, I love it, Rick. All right, I'm excited for Wum Sheep. You got the right attitude.
Fired up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. What are you?
Yeah, what's your deal, man?
What was that?
What are you?
I'm Zach. It's been great to meet you guys. By what are you? What classifications are we looking for on the?
Like, I don't know what. Give me. How did you? I don't know.
What's your affiliation?
I'll start over. What's your deal, man?
What's my deal?
Yeah.
Referring to which?
All right, Eddie, you want to take a run at it?
This is like explaining a next phone dinner.
I'm happy to answer
Steven
any.
knows Zach from the Gruden interview. Steven, give us the backstory.
What's going on, Steven?
So, hey Zach, how we doing?
Not too
So
bad,
Zach interviewed for the position Malasek has right now with the Gruden's guy, pretty much.
Okay.
He put together a video presentation, which was very good and polished and confident. And then he came to meet us. He came to talk about it in person, and was Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, but extremely nervous.
There's a little bit of nerves, yes, sir.
That's okay.
And then
Don't call him sir.
we told him to relax
I
and
like that.
come back
Man.
and get settled. And he was still very nervous. So you said that you watched football all the time, but then the part that puzzled everyone was that you didn't know what a personal foul signal was. And so Dave just couldn't get over the fact that you said that you insisted you'd watch football every weekend, but you could not explain what a personal foul signal was. So Dave thought you were either
explanation.
the biggest liar ever,
Gotcha.
or just crazy enough to not know.
Wasn't there also a miscommunication in your brain about something?
Self-miscommunication.
Self-miscommunication. I like that phrase. What happened?
So what happened there is they had given us instructions to live tweet from these like burner accounts for the first half of the stream.
Okay.
And I goosed on the.
No tweets.
Yes, there was so what ended up happening was I just didn't misunderstand the assignment. I just had I didn't.
Self miscommunication.
It was exactly what it was. Yeah.
I like you, Zach. I don't know. So, all right. So you're from Tampa?
So I'm from Lakeland, so it's like 35 minutes east of Tampa.
Okay.
Pretty close.
You got on a plane for the first time this weekend since you were 3 years old. Was the last time you were on a plane?
So I've been on a plane like really young, like 3 or 4 before, but then the other day was the first time like flying alone with the boarding pass and the parking and everything.
How'd that go?
It went well. I was on the way there. I-4, it's pretty much a straight shot. So there's a couple YouTube tutorials like, hey, the first time flying, this is like, do this, don't do this. And then they had some specific ones
Did they
for the
work?
Tampa airport. It did. I made the flight.
Good.
I was out of breath and sweating and freaking out a little bit, but we definitely made the flight.
You're a Bucks and a Knicks fan.
Yeah. Well, I'm really a Carmelo fan, and then he brought me into the Knicks.
Just Carmelo?
I think Carmelo's the greatest player of all time.
Wow. Okay.
The greatest Knicks player of all time?
I think
Or-
Carmelo's the greatest basketball player of all time.
that's a crazy take.
I can disagree for sure, but I get yeah. Like you definitely know more about basketball than I do, but we can both have our favorite players. But Carmelo's
Certainly. I'm not going to come down on you because you think Carmelo is the greatest of all time. But
That was such a nice
so
way
I do
to
disagree with
debate.
the take.
yeah.
I'd like to register my disagreement with you right now.
I appreciate that. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time?
Well, I think my favorite basketball player of all time is LeBron James. And I think he's got a better argument for greatest of all time than Carmelo Anthony.
Hear him
On
out.
what grounds, Brandon?
Being better.
You think there's ever a chance Carmelo takes LeBron in 1v1?
Well, 1v1 isn't really a tell of who the better
Yeah,
basketball
that's
player is.
fair, but I'm just curious.
Answer the question.
I
Yeah,
think,
just answer the
I
question.
think they probably go back and forth 50-50. You know, Carmelo certainly has a bag for scoring.
We're talking back and forth, so like there's a strong possibility Carmelo wins that game.
His
It's possible.
Yeah.
His voice is killed.
It's Caleb.
It's possible.
I like that. So we're on the same
In
page.
5-on-5, though, I
It's
think.
better than LeBron.
I think you just beat him in the debate.
but in 5-on-5, LeBron
No, but
vastly.
you just conceded there's a strong possibility Carmelo could go back and forth. with
Carmelo's an
LeBron.
all-time scorer in a one-on-one situation. It's hard to stop him. But in a 5-on-5 situation, you don't want him on your team over LeBron James.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
We're not. Wait a second. What did you think I just said?
You said there's a strong possibility Carmelo comes out with a win. I was like, yeah, I understand that. LeBron has a chance. Carmelo
Yeah,
has a strong.
I think there's players today that could beat Larry Bird in one-on-one, but they're not better basketball players than Larry Bird is.
Okay.
All right. Wait.
All right.
Is he the best arguer?
I did.
Might be. That was incredible.
He bodied you, and I don't know how.
I don't.
What other takes you?
In basketball, 5-on-5 game, you think LeBron's better than Carmelo Anthony?
5-on-5, there's a lot of moving pieces. You know what I mean?
But that's basketball. That's what they play.
Well, we were talking best player, not best team. 5's a team.
What? But would you also
Got
agree
you, Brandon.
that if they play 10 times, LeBron's also going to win his fair share of those games? He'd probably win as many as Carmelo.
Carmelo's got a lot of movement to his game. He's going to get tired. Yeah, like the 6th game, he might give LeBron a couple easy buckets. I agree with that, too. We're on the same page.
No, stop saying that. Stop saying that. You're gaslighting me is what you're doing.
What's the gaslighting definition?
I don't know.
We found another strength.
Wait, hold on.
We found another
I
strength.
try to use words
Don't you
I
think-
don't know a lot, too.
LeBron's a better defensive player than Carmelo. Carmelo's never been a good defensive player. So one-on-one.
I don't think Carmelo's never played defense, but I mean, again, this is one-on-one. And you said he'd win.
I feel like you got to defend a little bit in one-on-one.
Yeah, but you took that into consideration.
We got the lamb. All right.
Lamb is secured.
All right,
Thank
great.
God you walked over here, man.
What other takes you got? Zach, you're crushing this, by the way. I'm growing fond of you.
What takes? What are we doing? What takes?
Just any take.
I don't have a bag of takes, but if we're like, is there a subject of like I can give you one if there's anything you want.
Just anything. What are your thoughts on hammocks?
Hammock. I'm too big.
Yeah, all right, there we
Hammocks
go.
is like a skinny guy move.
I don't know that
Guy
you're
bag.
not big, though.
I mean, it's a 2X shirt.
All right. All right, I stand
So
corrected.
these jeans are a 38. So, I'm built. The thing is,
You're sneaky big.
No, it's like my build is bad. So like I'm kind of built like a little bit of a popsicle. My legs kind of small. I'm all
I got
torso,
that.
so heavy torso,
Yeah.
and not a big hammock guy. I can see the appeal on hammocks, like the naps and things like that. But as far as actually getting into one myself, I'm probably anti.
You're pretty much we're lockstep on that one.
You ever try to get out of a hammock? I mean, it's
No,
impossible.
I can't get in.
Yeah, getting out, it's a hand plant move. It's pretty much
Right.
fall down to get
It's
out.
like gravity work you down, and then you just kind of try to mitigate the damage.
Yeah, and I don't want any parts of that.
All right.
I forgot Spider took notes from your dinner. Do you want to show him, TJ? Let's see if we have anything interesting from Zach.
What was the full crew?
It was Spider, Elio, Dave, Austin, Zach.
All right. Medium to medium rare guy. Didn't
Okay.
get wine, but he's a red guy.
So you like red, but you didn't want to get wine.
I'm not a huge wine guy, but he asked if I preferred red or white wine. If we're doing wine, I go red wine. But that wine has like a headache situation attached to it that I'm not really fond of.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. You said Chicago's bone-chillingly cold. It was like 45 degrees this weekend.
It was 83 when I flew out.
Okay. So bone-chillingly.
It got in the bones a little bit at nighttime. Yeah, at nighttime you can feel a little more. You're like, oh, shake a little bit.
You can't
Yeah.
speak for his bones, but
Yeah. All right. Dave didn't know. All right. So introduce himself to Elio after Elio asked if they met before. What happened there?
He kept trying to come back to the fact that he definitely saw me at a horse race. I'd never been to a horse race, and that's pretty much what that was.
Okay.
Never been to the horse. I'm down to go with him to the horse track, but he was certain that like
He had met.
I saw you in a corner somewhere doing something at the horse track you shouldn't have done. I was like, I've never been to a horse track.
Okay. Okay. Sold cars and did finance prior to this. Ordered chicken parm. Didn't eat calamari despite liking salmon and trout. Says fish is hard to cook, so he doesn't eat it often. What's up with that? You didn't want to have any of the calamari?
A small table set, and there was a lot of moving parts. A lot of I didn't have any calamari now.
Okay.
It is good though.
Rico gave Zach 200 of the 2,500 winnings. Yeah, did he claim that he gave you 10%?
What happened there is he had broke me off from the bet.
Yeah.
And I was very gracious about that. I didn't count it, and they wanted me to count it at dinner. So I ended up counting. They did some sort of math to where this was not 10%, and then
Got
he
it.
made it right.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't expect him to give me anything whatsoever, but
He made it 10%?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. Well, 10%.
Yes, 10% of the
Yeah.
Of 100.
yeah, 100% of the 10%.
so gave you he tried to give you 200. He ended up giving you 250.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Loves flats over drums, likes both calamari types, but didn't eat it.
Yes.
So you like calamari?
I was looking forward to the chicken parm.
Okay.
Someone had passed with one while we were sitting there. I was like, that's the ticket. I want to consume as much of the chicken parm as I can.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Was having a heart attack when Dave had him sitting next to him in the cave. That makes sense.
That did happen.
Posted a few TikToks. Only think Zach said on his own was he had a massive crush on Topanga Girl.
Would you like to meet him?
What is
How did that come up?
that's the way it's worded there sounds like you didn't start any conversation the entire night except for that. Just out of nowhere, you're like, I gotta stop piggybacking on the conversation. I'm gonna introduce a topic.
Guys, I have an announcement.
I can't hold this in any longer.
Unfortunately, this was a piggyback as well. They brought up Boy Meets World, and I said that Topanga, as a child, I was like, she's pretty hot.
Yeah. So that was. Would you say that was your big memorable piggyback moment?
That was one of very few. There was a blackout. I blacked out for a little bit. Tried to bring it back. Started breathing better, and I do remember that happening.
Do you think the table took that well? You think were there guys that were like, hell yeah, man?
Dave's anti-Topanga.
Oh, he's anti-Topanga?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, did he say anything about that?
I don't believe so. There were a couple other people that were like, yeah, me as well. Or I think it was who didn't, and I was like, oh, okay, so common sentiment. I thought it was like a decent take. Like, no, everyone has that take, and I was like, all right, I'll walk it back. No worries.
Well, you didn't have to walk it back.
I did. Yeah. Also true.
Okay. I like that. That's good. That sounds like it was a decent piggyback.
I feel like you have a way of agreeing and disagreeing at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
What were the TikToks you posted about?
It was just clips from the stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was your last note? Do we have one more note? Ate both chicken parm fillets more than Austin.
Austin's a big guy.
Wow. Do you think, was there any vibe that you maybe ate the most?
I didn't pick up on that, but I would assume Austin ate a decent amount of his chicken parm too. I didn't check for it, but it was good.
Was it kind of like a competition, maybe?
That's the test
think
Dave does. If anybody out eats Austin, that tells him a lot about a person.
That's quite the test. I guess it went well. I guess I passed the test.
Yeah.
He loves guys who could eat a lot.
It was good. I would do it again.
All right, so you're in for Dave's birthday dinner next year.
That's not my call at all whatsoever. Not even a little bit, but it was very good.
But you would?
Certainly, if that was proposed.
All right.
I appreciate the invite. It was very gracious of him to invite me to the dinner. It was very good.
Oh, he is.
There he is.
Look at
All
that.
right.
Hey, it's down to you and Kate to see who has to wear a suit for the entire week next week.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me about the wrestling tournament.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would ask you, but you weren't there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't there, yeah.
All right. Do you want to see it, just so you know? All right.
Oh, this is
Best of 7? Are you doing a podcast right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What's up, boys? Sorry.
We're doing 8-ish.
Oh, crossover.
We're doing 8-ish.
What's up, son of a boy dad? All right, go quick.
Yeah.
We should have a skip button that just goes to the end.
Fuck.
This is going to take too long. What?
Oh, I would like to wear a suit, so.
Oh.
You want to wear a suit all week?
You have a good suit?
Probably not all week.
Yeah, it's suit week. It's not suit day.
I have to take back what I said. I don't want to do this.
Okay.
What happens when a sweep?
Oh, yeah. What happens to the sweet
Oh, never
birthday
mind.
suit?
Never mind.
All week?
Yeah, birthday suit all week.
I feel bad that I'm interrupting son of a boy dad.
It's anus.
Oh, it's anus. Oh, I don't feel bad anymore.
Sash just had an argument for 35 minutes.
No, they kept on instigating, though.
It was a one-sided.
There we go.
One person was boiling mad.
It was explaining an argument, and then you guys were asking a bunch of questions, keeping it going. This is an anus. Yeah, because they asked the questions.
All right, KB, you're wearing a suit. You're wearing a suit all week next week.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I'll see ya.
Yeah,
All
I'll see
right.
you.
Bye. All right.
He's going to look great.
He is gonna look awesome.